All right. So in this video, we're gonna talk about can you live in Rio de Janeiro for under $1,000 a month? Let's go. So, I want to preface this video by saying that Rio de Janeiro is one of the most amazing cities in the world, hands down. I was able to stay there for 8 months, and I had one of the most amazing times ever overseas. So, I want to give a special shout out to everybody that I met in Rio de Janeiro. But let's get right into it with my monthly budget in Rio. Now, we're going to first start off with the most expensive, which would be my rent. Now, I stayed a few places in Rio de Janeiro. I stayed in Copacabana, Ipanema, and last was Barra da Tijuca, where I stayed the longest. Now, some of the prices will fluctuate throughout the year, depending on the carnival and the festival time. They do increase the prices of rent there, so you just want to be mindful of that when you are staying in Rio de Janeiro. Even if you already have a long-term contract or you rented from somewhere, they will let you know that, hey, this month is going to be higher because of the carnival. All right, so monthly expense per month was $700 a month. Now for transportation, my transportation was $175 a month. I keep in mind I stayed about 30 minutes west of Copacabana and Barra da Tijuca, so I had to take Uber rides to meet a lot of the guys. They want to party in Copacabana. Now keep in mind that in Barra da Tijuca is everything you need is there as well, so you don't necessarily have to go to Copacabana to have a good time. You got the beautiful beaches in Barra da Tijuca. You got a whole bar area there at night, so it's a lot of things you can do in Barra da Tijuca as well. But my transportation was a little high. It came in at $175 a month. Now my next expense was food. Food in Rio de Janeiro is amazing. I love the food. The cool thing about Rio is there are a lot of all-you-can-eat spots for $10 or less. Now, that food cost was $250 once again. My clothes were $75, not a super big expense. It's really hot in Rio for the most part. So a lot of beach wear, swim trunks, T-tops, stuff like that. You not have to spend that much money on clothes. Really, for the most part, you're gonna be wearing flip-flops and swim trunks. All right. Now, for entertainment, which would be a pretty, heavy expense to a certain degree. Now, let me preface this by saying that you don't have to spend a lot of money to have fun in Rio de Janeiro. The beach is free. All right. There's a lot of things you can do for a little money in Rio de Janeiro as far as entertainment. It's a very beautiful beach culture. You're gonna be on the beach all day long for the most part. Going out at night. Most of the drinks in some of these bars are pretty reasonable. So my monthly expense for going out was $300. All right. So my next expense would be my phone bill. Pretty inexpensive, $25 a month for my phone bill. I do use the local service, which is TIM, or you can use Claro. All right. Now, my medical insurance, $65 a month. That's for international medical insurance. So that came in to be $1,590 total for my monthly budget in Rio de Janeiro, one of my most favorite cities in the world, hands down. As you can see, I got a soccer jersey on, flamingo jersey on. Love having a great time with the people out there in Rio de Janeiro. You will too. All right, peace.